welcome into the kitchen today. My good friend Brenda DUBY joins us by way of United Supermarkets. We're doing some fresh recipes this month. Excited about these. Starting with the Panzanella salad. A lot of people don't know what a Panzanella is.
You know, it really means you have a salad with some sort of bread in it.
Hello, my favorite.
So we're going to sneak it in, but we're going to do it in moderation.
Okay.
So then you don't feel guilty, right?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so we're going to throw some great fruit and vegetable in this one. So this one is with white nectarines and heirloom tomatoes. I wanted to showcase some different things that we have for the summer. Have you ever had a white nectarine before?
I don't think so.
You want to try one?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Why do we love this?
They are always sweet. They're consistently sweet. It doesn't matter how hard or soft they are, and they're lower in acid.
That is delicious.
So they're really, really fun. They're great for like 4th of July to do a red, white, and blue salad with some strawberries and some,
that's wonderful.
You know, blueberries. That's wonderful. And then these are the heirloom tomatoes. And lots of people think, okay, that's not ripe. I don't know about that, whatever the case may be. Look at that beautiful color. It's kind of a purplish red.
Yeah.
Remember that color is telling us there's a lot of great nutrition in there.
Okay.
So here's the great thing about this salad. It's not chopping. It's just kind of cutting them into wedges that
and it can be sort of whatever, however, whenever you feel like stopping, right?
Exactly. And you can certainly make these with regular old tomatoes.
Yeah.
I just thought these are fun. These heirlooms have amazing, amazing flavor. I mean, these have been around for hundreds of years.
Well, why do they look like that? That's just how they look?
Yeah, see, they don't have a lot of seeds. Some of them have been crossbred so you can get more on the plant or, you know, whatever the case may be, so we can keep up with consumer demand.
Yeah.
And right now, these are just the way that they're made. So they take a little bit longer to grow, a little bit less on the plant, a little bit more fussy with pests and whatnot. So a little bit more care. And anytime you have that, you're going to have a specialty type of item.
I think the flavor in an heirloom tomato is just so much more delicious.
It tastes fresh out of the garden.
It does, all the time. Yeah, I agree.
I tell people, look, it is worth it just for the taste bomb you're about to have.
I also really like the different color options, too, in an heirloom, you know?
Yes.
Because you get a whole variety of color.
So easy stir up. So the next thing, the recipe called for basil. Okay, so you know, I've used some of these before. I don't know if you've seen them. They're the partially freeze-dried herbs.
And you like those?
I love them because I didn't have to chop it.
Right.
And it was easy. And
I always feel like I let them go bad.
That's right. You stick it in the fridge, you're good to go till you need spaghetti or whatever else you're going to need that for.
So
but still the fresh, you can smell the basil.
And you get the good green, kind of bright green color.
And then what's a good salad without a little olive oil and vinegar? Okay. So this one uses the red wine vinegar, and I use about a tablespoon of each. Okay. And then if you want to do the honors and sprinkle in a little bit of those, I use croutons. A lot of people will toast up some crostinis, and we make those crostinis. You can use those out of the bakery. Today I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab some croutons.
These are easy. And you just did the garlic cheese. Is that good or you want more?
No, that's perfect. Just maybe a cup in there. Yeah. And then some almonds.
Just for a little extra crunch?
Yeah, and actually, you know, I'm always sneaking protein in everywhere.
Oh, okay, that's wise.
And
more?
So
you like that?
Yeah, that's great. You're going to use about a half cup to a cup, depending on how much you like the almonds. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this goat cheese. And you can see it's really soft. I've let it come to room temperature just a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of stir some in there. I'm going to kind of dollop it. Okay. Now, you can keep it colder and kind of flake it in there. Yeah. If you haven't had honey goat cheese.
I don't think I have.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And of course you can always leave the cheese out if you are allergic to dairy or don't want dairy or whatever the case may be.
Is goat cheese though a good cheese to do if you, like as far as health and...
So a lot of people that don't tolerate other cheese products can tolerate goat's milk. Okay. It's a little bit easier to digest, a little bit different lactose makeup. Some people will eat them on different diets. They feel it's more permissible than a dairy, you know, cow usual type of thing. So it just is a preference as well. But for a lot of people, it is easier to digest.
I think goat cheese is delicious.
Oh my gosh, and it's got so much flavor that you don't need very much to go a long way. So I put the honey one with this, and you can see it's just kind of like lending its creaminess in there. Yeah. Now the best thing to do is you can serve this immediately. Okay. And you might want to because it tastes really good. Okay. Or you can put it in the fridge, and then I have a great dinner idea to make it a complete dinner.
Perfect. Well, let's come back and we'll have that great dinner idea for you when we return. Don't go anywhere.